Hey everybody, Reds Fan 1979 coming back at you with a special baseball card video. Gonna do something different today. I put out an idea a week or two ago to some of you guys about showcasing individual brands within my Joey Votto super collection. Right now I've got between 460 and 470 individual Joey Vottos. Pretty excited because I'm closing in on 500, but I'm trying to get some key brands, kind of do it by brand. That way I make sure I have nice coverage of all the different brands and a nice different variety in my showcase. So almost finished with the Topps Finest. I'm just looking for the 2018 Topps Finest extended edition. I think it's card number 101. It's a short print. Don't know why I can't find it on eBay, but it's very elusive. I'm also working on Topps Heritage and Gypsy Queen and Stadium Club. So anyways, we're going to do the Flagship Topps because I know everybody pretty much likes Flagship Topps. So we're going to start with the Votto rookie card here from 2008. Don't have a raw copy. I just got this about 4 years ago at Christmas time. I want to say it was about 18 bucks, something like that, but a nice 9.5 with two 10s. So actually half a point away from a 10. Pristine, but nice card there. Interesting design with kind of the bubbles there. Then the silver name at the bottom. There's the back. Very simple. Looks almost like a Topps Total kind of like card. So, alright, we'll start with that in 2008. Just show this kind of a little bit of variation. I showed you guys this recently, but nice Topps Gold card I got from a local friend from a Facebook group that I met up with, and he got for me. Heavily considered getting this graded, just kind of debating still between PSA and SGC. Alright, then we'll go to 2009. This is the Joey Votto 2009 Topps All Rookie Cup. Kind of a cool design there. A little different. It's kind of got the plate there with the little shiny things in the corners. Action shot there. A little different back. Kind of interesting with the plate again. A lot more stats. They go all the way back. Obviously, his rookie card only had one season of stats. But this kind of went all the way back. You can see he played for the Dayton Dragons there, which is my local hometown team. So that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Alright, now let's move to the next year, 2010. So this is kind of an interesting design. It's almost like a mirror, the circular mirror there with the brushing around the edges. Not sure I like this design too much. I think the letters are a little too big here, but you know, it's something different. I do like the photo on the back there. That's kind of interesting. And again, it shows all of the stats going back through all of the minor league seasons. So pretty cool. 2010. Let's move to 2011. This design I kind of like. I like that you can read the player's name. It's not too big. I like the logo in the bottom corner there, just clean white borders there. Pretty cool. Position obviously there at the bottom, but everything's separated nicely. Again, you've got a nice photo on the back there. Now this one doesn't show any minor league, just shows major league statistics. So he had kind of came in towards the end of the year in 2007, just played 24 games, so pretty much the last month or so. What does that say up there? In the 1971 Topps set, card number 5 was Thurman Munson. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I didn't even notice that before, but kind of a neat little tidbit. So very cool. 2011. 2012 now. A little bit different take. This almost looks a little futuristic, almost like a UFO there. You know, again, clean white borders, which I really like. I love the cards with borders. This one adds a little color here. See if the previous one had that. Nope, didn't have that. So this one has a little bit more framing around the borders. Again, just going back to the Major League stats there. Pretty simple design. So that was 2012. 2013, pretty interesting. This one's a little different. This one showcases, it's got a little bit more, whereas the last one had a little bit more room for the player shot. This one has a little bit more border on it. Got the plate there, got the logo. This one's okay, not my favorite design, but you know, traditional Topps design here. Again, going back to just the major leagues, pretty simple back. So that's 2013. 2014, go back, you have a little bit more room here. You've got the team name on the side, which is a little bit different than previous, as well as the logo here. The pose is a little bit different, you know, obviously batting, but pretty cool. Home white uniform, like that. Again, the back goes back to all of the seasons there. Rookie fact, that's kind of neat. Hadn't noticed that before. All right, let's go to 2015. 2015 is quite a different shift here. We've got a colored card. This is interesting. It looks kind of airbrushed. Very interesting, but again, not as big a fan as I am with the white kind of clean borders. It is a bordered card. It's kind of got it's framed there. Yeah, you can read everything pretty well. There's the back. Again, a little more color. Kind of interesting. All right. 2016. Now we're going to get away from borders here. These are okay. Not a really big fan of that with the hidden logo. You can still read it. Everything's clear. You do have a lot of space for the player's photo, but no borders there, so not as big a fan. You've got some stats there, different things. So 2017, again, no borders. This one's kind of a crisscross design there. Again, it's okay. I like how they allowed more room for the full player photo, but again, the no borders, a little bit different. Did add a little bit of gray in there, so a little bit of a different, and then of course on the back, the thing I like about the back is that you can read the text, so I do like the white on red. It's a little bit easier to read maybe. That's okay too, but makes the white text obviously stand out, so that's something kind of different. This is the first time, maybe, did I get that wrong? Oh no, the previous ones did have codes on the back about whether they were base cards or whatever, so interesting design. Now we'll go to, this is a variation. This is something I got in a trade, which is really cool, the Gatorade bath. I believe this was the first year that they started doing variations that, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, photo variations that seem to be very highly sought after, so that's pretty cool. Same card number, obviously a different code at the bottom, as this one is 1730 1786, but very cool card. This used to be a lot more valuable. I want to say it was like $80 to $100. I think now it's more like $40. Still pretty cool though. Liking photography, I really like the shot of that with the capturing that. Very cool. All right, 2018. Again, no borders. Logo's kind of cut off. There's a little bit of flair there, but again, no borders. The back doesn't have the full color there. It's got a color bar. Does have the hashtag Topps Baseball like the prior year, but just okay. Again, not as big a fan. Here's some other variations from 2018. This was some type of promo card, I believe, that somebody sent me, which is pretty cool. This one is not from, it doesn't say series 1 or 2, so I think it's just a promo card. But then this was a photo variation from, let's see, yep, series 2. This is the photo variation for this card. So kind of neat, something a little different. Looks like he's kind of making a joke or something, trying to laugh. Again, no borders. Then we'll go back to 2019 here. So pretty interesting card here. This one does have some border, but I'm not sure, I don't know what you guys think about this. I'm not as big a fan of a design of trying to make an attempt at full, borders as rather than having the full border. So this is like a half border. It just kind of gets lost on me because these are really hard to figure out the centering of the card and things like that. So not a really big fan of it. That's probably one of my least favorite designs that Topps had of all these cards that come out. I did have the variation there. It's kind of cool. I like how they have the variations with the suits and everything. And these are relatively affordable. I want to say this was between $5 and $10. Then we'll come to 2020. 2020 is interesting because it has an attempt at a side border. Again, it's okay. I do like the uniform. I like the action shot there. But, trying to see this from the side, I'm not really a fan of doing that. It's like sort of like reading a book. I mean, you are reading left to right, but it's just a little bizarre in the way that it's portrayed. The back is very easily legible, so that's kind of cool. Just a simple gray back. I do like that. But I hope they go back to cards with borders at some point. And the last card is the photo variation for 2020. This was cool last year. They'd had a handful of games where they played the sleeveless. That was kind of interesting. In fact, I think the game my wife and I went to on my birthday when they played the Indians had this. So cool shot there with the catcher's mitt, the crowd behind. But again, not a big fan of the side border, things like that. So anyways, there's that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. So I'm going to be continuing this showcase, trying to do a video every week or two of different individual brands. Obviously, this one took the longest because of the typical Flagship Topps brand. There's a card for every year. Some of the other brands don't have a card every year of Votto, but hope you guys have liked this. Let me know your feedback, what you think of this, and let me know what your favorite design was from all of these. So hope everybody has a great holiday weekend. Please like, comment, subscribe.